to the portal. We'll get back to this later. Thank you. We got a great show for you this week, but let's see what's going on first. The East Back to School picnic was rescheduled last week due to rain. The new date is October 21st, so mark that on your calendars and check PALCS School for more details. Picture Day. If you want a school picture, Picture Day. Life Touch will be here for that picture day. That's not working, okay. They're gonna be here October 13th on the east side. On the west side, they're gonna be here October 14th, and pre-ordering is required. So make sure that you get your pre-orders in before those dates. See PALCS School for more info. Parent training for PALCS School is coming up. We were talking about this with Mr. Allen last week, if you remember. If you need some help getting familiar with PALCS School, which I've been talking about now for quite a while, you can attend one of these upcoming parent training sessions. Keep an eye on the announcements for more details as to the dates and times. Hey, what's that you say? You're having trouble with an assignment? And all your teachers have gone home for the day? And no one at home knows anything about differential equations? Well, you are in luck, because PALCS has homework help. It's no problem if you need help with assignment after hours, because homework help goes from 6 to 8 p.m. on Sunday through Thursday. You log in for all grades and you can get some help from real live teachers. We are on Twitter. We are on Facebook. I keep telling you this and you keep not following or liking us. Please go there to @PortalPalcs and follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook. It's the right thing to do. And there is a Galapagos trip coming up. Mrs. Intelicato is organizing this trip to the Galapagos Islands for August 1st through the 9th, 2017. And in fact, Mrs. Intelicato is here to tell us about it. Stay tuned. Let's go to the desk and answer some questions. Abigail in 8th grade asks, do you have episodes of The Portal on YouTube? YouTube. Oh, YouTube. Yes, every episode of The Portal is actually on YouTube. You search for Portal PALCS on YouTube and you'll find it. That's all you gotta do. Sarah in 3rd grade says, what book are you reading in the introduction? It is actually a copy of The Hobbit by Peter Jackson. Annika in 7th grade asks, how do you decide which questions you answer at the desk? Well, Mr. Good hands me a sheet and I read the questions from the sheet. How he decides, I have no idea. How do you decide?
I basically look for questions that appeal to the widest audience. And
so to answer your question, we don't know. Still a mystery. Lucia in 4th grade asks, what is your favorite board game? You know, I have lots of board games that I like. I don't have a particular favorite. Growing up, I really liked Monopoly, although I don't think I ever finished a game of it. But actually, I just played one the other night that was really, really cool. It's called Shadows over Camelot. You get to pick you get to become one of the Knights of the Round Table, and you defend Camelot against siege engines and the Picts and Saxons and the Black Knight and dragons, and it's really, really nerdy, but really a lot of fun. So check it out. And Ian in 2nd grade asks, why didn't you want to do the fire drill? Let's roll the clip. Hi. I'm Mr. Osborne from The Portal, but you might know me as that guy from The Portal. I'm here today to talk about something really important, fire safety. Some of you may have seen last week on The Portal that when the fire alarm went off, I hesitated. Yeah, it was funny, it made for some great laughs, but you know what? I wouldn't be laughing if that wasn't a drill. If that was a real fire, I would be wasting precious time that I could have used to get safely out of that building, and that's important. That's why we have fire drills, so that you don't have to think when that alarm goes off. You just have to do what you've been trained to do. So next time the fire alarm goes off, don't hesitate, evacuate. See ya. So there it is, the public service announcement that I definitely was not coerced into doing in any way. My guest this week, please welcome Mrs. Intelicato.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, great to have you here, and a friend too.
I brought my friend.
Yeah?
This is a Galapagos tortoise.
Now, this is a live, real tortoise?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
They're endangered.
Okay, I was a little frightened at first.
Yeah, but isn't he cute?
He's very cute, very nice, very nice. So, for the students that don't know you yet, what do you teach?
I teach forensic science in the springtime for high school. I also teach right now marine biology or marine science.
Mm-hmm.
My full year class load includes general science for 10th grade students and an 8th grade section called Integrated Science 8.
Wow, that's a mouthful of science.
It is.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned forensic science. That's really interesting. What's that about?
It is. It was actually my major in college. I went directly for chemistry and forensics. While I was in college, I actually interned for the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, doing crime scene work, and got to see all sorts of nasty things, including dead bodies, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
But in my forensics class, we typically cover the basics of what crime scene investigation is, different types of physical evidence. We do mock crime scenes. Students actually receive a kit instead of a book, which is fun. It includes all sorts of cool things like blood, which is fake, unfortunately.
Fake blood, yeah.
They include a fingerprint brush with dust.
Wow. So you can solve who stole my mug last year, possibly, if I ask?
Pretty much, yeah,
You
probably.
can dust for fingerprints? Okay, we'll get on that in a minute. So you've got something really big going on, though.
I do.
What's going on?
So over the summertime, we will be going to the Galapagos Islands.
Really?
Yes.
So I've always wondered, you said it's the Galapagos Islands. Did they name the Galapagos Islands after Big Bird's friend on Sesame Street?
That's Snuffleupagus.
Okay, I'm sorry. It sounds similar. But why are you going to the Galapagos Islands? What's the purpose of the trip?
So our purpose of the trip is just because it's the Galapagos Islands, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to actually go see things that you would typically not see on your vacation with your family. It was actually been a dream of mine since I was pretty much started scuba diving to go to the Galapagos Islands.
Wow.
So I've always been fascinated with just the amount of biodiversity that is just on an island, and you're going to get to see creatures that typically wouldn't be there on other places. So
You wouldn't see these types of creatures at, say, the
No.
Jersey Shore?
No, you definitely
Okay.
would not.
Okay. I'm going to cross Jersey Shore off my list.
Yep.
Never mind. What's on the itinerary? What's some of the things you're going to be doing?
So we're going to be hitting 3 of the main Galapagos Islands, so San Cristobal, Santa Cruz, and Isabella Island.
Wow.
You get all of your transportation, so that includes airfare, motor coach, and boat, because how are we going to get to the islands? We are actually going to take a boat, which is
Yeah.
cool. So it's a big ferry that we're going to be on. So it includes all of your transportation. It also includes majority of your food.
Okay, wow, that's a lot of stuff. I mean, like
It is.
airfare and most of the food, and I assume where you're staying and all that
Yes,
stuff.
so it includes our accommodations,
Yeah.
and we also get a personalized tour director as well for the group.
Well, it sounds like a great trip.
It will be.
Yeah, how can they find out more about it? How can they sign up?
So you can actually go onto the front page of Canvas, and there should be an announcement posted. You can also contact me individually as well for more information and to sign up.
Okay, great. We have 3 questions. What made you want to become a science teacher?
I actually had a really awesome environmental science teacher in high school, Mr. Backenstoss.
Oh.
And just the way he taught students, he took us on so many different kinds of field trips, and it was very engaging. And he would spend his weekend time with students. Like we would go to Hawk Mountain, we would go clean up streams. It was just very enriching, the type of education I got from him. And I wanted to be a teacher like that.
That kind of hands-on stuff really sticks with you.
Yes, it really
great.
does.
That's great. What's a bucket list item for you that you've always wanted to do?
So this trip is actually a part of my bucket list. I've always actually wanted to go to the Galapagos, especially to go scuba diving. I'm an avid diver, and I would love to go scuba diving to see all the different things that normal people wouldn't get to see.
Yeah, you wouldn't if you're not down there.
No.
And I think that's our first bucket list item that is about to be checked off on
Yes,
the show. So
it
that's
is.
great. That's great. And what is your favorite animal?
Oh, I have so many, but because I'm a marine scientist, I love whale sharks.
I don't know if I've ever seen a whale
Oh
shark.
my goodness, they are fabulous and awesome creatures. They are plankton eaters, so not like Jaws.
Good. That's a plus.
One of the cool things about the whale shark is that it has a bunch of dots on its back, and no two whale sharks have the same dot configuration, so they can actually use global positioning to actually track the different whale sharks in the environment, which is really cool for migration purposes.
And if one of them committed a crime, you could use forensic science
You
because it would
definitely-
be like a fingerprint.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. All right, so we have a game for you. Being a science teacher and obviously a fan of animals, we're going to see which one of us knows animals better.
All right.
It's called Name That Animal.
All right. I
Let's
thought I'd
go.
whoop your butt.
Well, we'll see. Let's go check it out. All right, so the game is Name That Animal, as I said. It's a series of pictures that are going to pop up on the screen for us, and we have to buzz in and name the animal just that we see there, whoever's first. And if you get it right, you get plus a point. If you get it wrong, you get minus a point. At the end, we see who has the most points, and the winner gets to spray the loser with silly string.
Awesome. So
All right.
like this? Oh,
Yes, but not yet. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So let's go for it.
all right.
Tyrannosaurus deer.
Kangaroo.
Yes.
Okay. I was misled by my science teacher in high school. All right. Let's try again. Animal.
That's correct.
That's it? Animal, did I have to say from the Muppets? Okay, just animal. Okay, good, good. All right, so it's 1-1. Here we go.
All right.
Oh, no, wait, do I lose a point because I got that one wrong?
Yes.
I think it's 1-0. Okay, so I'm at 0 again.
Blue-footed boobies.
That's correct.
I would not have known. I mean, I see the blue feet,
Yep.
but that's all. I would not have known that one. This is not going well. Okay.
So now you're back to...
2-0. Archaeopteryx.
That is incorrect.
Oh, the flightless cormorant. I should have known that one. Right.
Hedgehog.
That's correct.
I was hesitating.
Sweet.
I was going to say porcupine, hedgehog, porcupine. I couldn't tell for sure. Oh, porcupine. Grasshopper.
Can you be more specific?
Green grasshopper.
We'll give you half a point for that one.
That's not a grasshopper, it's a locust.
Well, most people call them grasshoppers.
Well, he got a half credit.
Yeah, you got-
It's
Yeah.
a grasshopper.
Plus half.
Just more specific.
Okay, so it's currently 3 to negative 0.5.
Here we go. Here's the next one. 3, 1. Time's up.
Yeah.
That is
A magnificent
Did you
frigate
just
bird.
put birds in this?
This is mostly
it
birds.
was all like Galapagos stuff.
It was.
Magnificent.
It was magnificent. I could tell that.
Emily.
Platypus.
That is correct.
Sweet. Did you know they're poisonous?
I think I did hear that.
Yeah.
Yes, that's terrifying. Because they're weird enough already.
That would be the red-lipped batfish.
That's correct.
Sweet.
Now, that one you could probably work out on your own because it's got red lips.
It does.
And it looks like a bat, but
It
it's
does.
definitely a fish. So that's not too technical. Okay, so right now it's 5 to negative 0.5. I need to come back and get in the
Yes,
black
you
here.
do.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Siberian unicorn.
That's correct.
Talked about it 2 weeks ago, didn't I? Yeah, yeah. Okay, positive 0.5
Awesome.
to positive 5. Okay, we don't have to say positive anymore.
Seagull.
Waved
The waved albatross. That's, I was going to say duck.
I do know some cool facts about the albatross, though. Did you know that albatross mates for life?
I did not know that.
There you go.
That's very interesting. And unfortunately for me, that's the end of the game. That means that you've won 4 to 1/2. And that's our show for today. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. We'll see you again next week. And be sure to follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook. Have a great week, everybody.
Bye.
This is quite gross. guest this week, Mrs. Intelicato. That's all I have to say, and now the show is over. Woo!